Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we're trying to beat Lissandra with Jinx again. I'm not going to change any of my items because I doubt I have anything better. Uh, Yesterday I was supposed to be attempting both Tamkench and Jinx, but since I won the first run with Tamkench immediately, I decided, you know what, I might as well just quit while I'm ahead, because I knew for sure that if I tried with Jinx on that day, I would lose, and then that would leave me a little bit sour. So we're going to be playing Jinx today instead. That's the gist of it. Now, let's see. I don't really like any of these. Something good instead. Realm, Severe, Inner Sanctum, Treasure Seeker, X-Tech Fabricator. I guess Braum is basically free with that item, Mana Deposit. So I guess we're taking him. It might not have the best synergy with our deck, but I want something good from this. Raiding Party is decent. Sorcery is good as well. Do I want to risk it on the Raiding Party? The Raiding Party is really good with Jinx's power because every time we discard or summon a unit, we deal 1 to the enemy nexus. And that triggers the Raiding Party. But is it good enough to take here? Or can we do better? Let's be greedy. Let's reroll. I could take the sorcery, but I want something better than the sorcery. Spellslinger is interesting. All our spells cost 1 less. That would mean that these two cost 0, this one costs 0 as well. It would have synergy with the spells we get from Jinx. So maybe we take it and try to build toward the spell heavy deck. Heaviness sucks. Pow Pow with Ardent Sensor is great. This does nothing because Jury Rig will cost 0, so we won't be summoning any champions. I guess we'll take the epic item on the rocket border just because it's alright. What do we want to go towards? Maybe the Mind Meld, Champion item chest, or it's Champion item chest, and this has Secrets in Frost. At last they awaken. I'm going to go ahead and use one reroll here, try and get something better. Elixir of Iron with X-Tech Fabricator again, but this time it's a X-Tech Fabricator 3. Could be good. She Who Wanders, Hollow Blood, or Eat That Stairs. It doesn't notice you on round 3, it will. I am going for the middle path. She Who Wanders just seems like an easier fight overall if you aren't sure you can aggro the Eat That Stairs down consistently. Let's toss everything back. Rum's free, but we need 4 mana to play him. And we get him back immediately. 2 of them even. a bit unfortunate. Let's go ahead and donate Street Urchin here. Okay, that's perfect. I guess we can do this here. No, that's just stupid, right? Why would I guess because this gives 2 items to this card, and it's a good card. Okay, then I'll do it. That's the worst that can happen. Rally effect and an extra mana gem. That's perfect. That means we can go Braum, Jinx next round, and we'll just start blasting. Attack? No attack. Okay, your loss. I guess the... what's it called? The raiding party would work well with the Jinx discarding our whole hand and dealing a bit of damage to the enemy nexus that way, but it's just not worth it. Because now we basically get to do all of this for free. You know, casting the Super Mega Death Rockets and casting the Pow Pows we got. And we have lethal next turn, right? 5, 8, 9... No, not really. I guess let's try and empty our hand. $16. If he plays 2 things, he just dies. That's 1. And that's 2. Okay, so far so good. The Braum with the Jinx is actually a pretty decent combination because we can get the 2 units on board and then summon Jinxie and we have a bunch of removal afterwards. Here, the Defective Swap Bot is funny, but it might not be good enough because it's at 4 mana. Some treasure with a mana crystal is interesting. I am going to take the some treasure with a mana crystal. Do I want to manifest a card from my regions? This is mostly just a discard fodder. I don't really play that card, so I guess we take the Mighty Poro. Then again, yeah, let's take the Jury Rig. It's a free card. I am Inevitable or Avarosan Trapper. I guess we have to take the Avarosan Trapper because I am Inevitable just shuts down our entire game plan completely because we can't play anything, otherwise we risk growing the opponent's units. Okay, we got Jinx. That's the Jury Rig, that's what we expected. Zonite Street Urchin. Let's try and bait him into playing something. Oh, that's scary. I think we can kill it. But we'll definitely be growing him a lot. You know what? Let's hold off on that. Because we have the Zonite Street Urchin. We get 4 mana. He's going to play a card here. Or he's just going to try and give that more health. You know what? I'll take it. We can play Braum, and then we can play Jinx, and we dealt a bunch of damage to him, clear this board. We're going to get a free attack off. We're also going to be able to cast 2 Super Megadeth Rockets. Generally speaking, we're in a great position. If I could get more items for Pow Pow, that would be great. Because we get so many of them for free. Do we have lethal next turn? Not unless we somehow dump our entire hand. It's possible. I guess we didn't even need to clear our entire hand. He just did nothing that saved him. It doesn't matter what order I attack in, but this gives us the most damage, so we're going to do it that way. It's not necessary, but it's a good habit to have. Now, Blighted Ravine. Hopefully, all of these are terrible. Nothing. All of these are somehow worse. Guardian Sunporker, perhaps because it gives us a spell. I am inevitable with the Blighted Ravine. What an unlucky combination. This can definitely be a run killer. I need to mulligan aggressively for Jinx and try and just pop off on a single turn, maybe. We might be able to. Okay, that's a low threat turn. I am going to hold back. This is going to grow to a 2 attack unit. This goes to 4. We now are at the Jinx turn. Okay. He goes for the Spirits Unleashed. That's concerning. We're going to take a bunch of damage here, but we have to. I guess we can go here. And time to dump our entire hand. This is just... I might just kill myself here because that deals damage to us every time it takes damage. How do I want to do this? Is there any way we can reasonably kill this thing? Not if it gets continuously buffed by me casting spells. In fact, we might die before we are even able to do anything. Let's try to race him down with Burn. Maybe that's the play. He's at 25. I doubt he has any rally effects. I mean, he is in Noxus, so he might. So 23 HP. I need to somehow generate enough burn to threaten him. I can't. So it's just a loss. I needed one extra turn. Maybe then with the spells being double cast, maybe then I would have a chance. But otherwise this is just a doomed run. And we're doing so great up until now. If we had a way to see if any of the fights had I am inevitable, then I could completely skip them. But as it is, there is no way to do such a thing. Let's multi aggressively for the Jinx. This time I'm going to keep the Sump Dredger just because maybe I can ramp myself up to turn 6 and win off of that. What do we do? I'm going to jury rig, try and discover something good. Honestly, that might be decent to the car. It's a way to remove one unit from the enemy deck, I suppose. Going for the Boom Crew rookie here. One of them takes one, and they get tough. I think this is correct. No, never mind. I forgot I had already attacked. It's fine. Game's already doomed from the start. Not like it changes much. And now they get massive. Ouch. Sure, let's discard that. This is just nothing, a whole hand of nothing. I guess we do this just so we remove a threat from the board. This is fine. We want the extra mana just so we can get Jinx down with on turn 6, and this also allows the Sump Dredger to survive one extra turn. Maybe it's relevant. I think it's doomed. I have to let him attack. Block here. It's not good enough. Remove this here. One off. That's unfortunate. This is why I didn't want to play Jinx yesterday. I knew I was going to have a hard time. Because this power just... it's just unplayable. I don't know how you are supposed to play that. If there is even a way to play that. That's why I said it was unplayable. Ornveras, Yumi. All of these are terrible, so something better. Ezreal. Ezreal's decent. Let's take Ezreal. For powers. Out of the gates, we get a little bit of board presence. Either with Pumkru Rookie, Eager Apprentice, or Rocket Border. You know what? Let's be greedy. Let's reroll. The Grander Plaza. When an ally is summoned, give it +2/+2. Challenge and earn a random keyword this round. I never got this one before, so let's take it for the sake of novelty. And let's see. Jinx costing 1 more, but getting +3/+3 is terrible. True Shot, Barrage, and Ardent Sensor upgrades are an instant buy. Other than that, nothing. I guess we can go for a reroll here. Try and get another item for one of our cards. And let's leave it as is. Champion item chest. That's there. She Who Wanders. Draklord Inquisitor. Maybe we go for the Draklord Inquisitor. I don't think we can aggro down that stairs. And we get the champion items chest, so sure. This is the one that gives my units vulnerable, so... right? Frost Gathers, yep. So we want to keep control of the board. Grander Plaza. Theoretically, I should be able to play Zaunite Street Urchin, discard the Jury Rig, and now I am able to kill both of the things he summons. And I am correct. Okay. Go ahead, play more. Perfect. This is a 5, 4, 3, like this. I didn't get the stuff, but fortunately it doesn't have that other power. What do I play here? I think I go Ezreal. My hand's a bit awkward. I want to save up some spell mana to cast 2 rockets when I play Jinx, so maybe Eager Apprentice, Boomcrew Rookie. But I also want to get the Ezreal down so it starts growing. I think I go Ezreal, and then next turn I go Eager Apprentice, Boomcrew Rookie. And afterwards we'll play Jinx on turn 6. I think that's the play. Let's attack like this, set up a kill on the Feral Mystic eventually. Whatever. Oh, nice. I forgot that happened. He's probably going to grow that unit to an absurd amount. Let's go ahead and follow with our game plan. Eager Apprentice. And now I suppose this is fine. We can subtreasure something. Do I want to subtreasure something? No. I think doing this might be better. Deal damage to the enemy. Or no. You know what? Let's go ahead and do it like this. We save up 2 spell mana. We save the Azrael. And now we can drop Jinx down. We discard our whole hand. And we have the doubling of the spells. We have doubling of the spells. We have a bunch of Pow Pows. We have Super Mega Death Rockets in hand. We're set. Ooh, that's scary. How about I just burn you down instead? Flash freezing the Azrael doesn't matter. He's just going to keep growing. Now he's dead. Yeah, sure. Do whatever you want. It's already over. The rockets kill him. I think that's the play. It's just to try and go for a big pop-off pattern on turn 6 and then burn the opponent down with the 4 rockets we get. Just play for turn 6, keep control of the board until then. Yeah, that seems like a decent game plan. Item chest. When you play a card, give me +1/+1 this round. I think we want that on Jinx. More redundancy is always good. Yeti Yearling. Sure. Secret Hidden in Frost. We can deal with that, possibly. Let's toss all of these back, keep the Pawpaw, keep the Rocket Border. He starts with 3 mana. Okay, that's the Jinx and that's Bunkru Rookie. That's not good. I think I want to just get this down. Try and dissuade him from attacking. This is just going to create a bunch of Yetis in his deck. And he's also going to get a lot of buffs on his Yetis. Now all of his Yetis also cost 2 less. I'm going to go ahead and attack. Just open attack here. I don't know if we'll be able to go for the big pop-off turn. I'm going to hold back. Let's hold back. I want to get Jinx down. Getting Jinx down accomplishes what for me? Is it preferable to get the Boom Crew Rookie down and get more blockers? It might be. So that's what I'll do. Get more blockers. He steals one of my cards. We can go ahead and block like this. We can play the jury rig, but I also want to hold back cards so that the Jinx discards a bunch of them. I'll go ahead and play one Pow Pow. This is fine. Let's hold. 5 mana. Do I want to play Jinx here? I don't think so. I think I can go Boom Crew Rookie. And then we try to keep control of the board like this. And burn him a little bit as well in the process. We have some decent blockers on board. We can block two of those big units. And now we go for the Jinx with the big pop-off. Do I want to go for Ezreal or Jinx? I think Jinx is correct. Because now with Jinx we can clear pretty much all of his units. Hopefully he lets me cast a Super Mega Death Rocket at least before attacking. Perfect. That clears here and here. It buffs up everything else, however. If he lets me play another unit or another Super Mega Death Rocket, I clear almost all of his board. Actually, I clear his entire board because I got lucky and hit that Yeti that had 5 health. When he plays a Yeti next turn, it's going to be massive, but there won't be a next turn because the game's just over. Ooh. Okay. I think I piloted that fight pretty well. I think doing that in any other way would have resulted in a loss. So yeah, holding back Jinx just for turn 6 exclusively might be the correct choice. All things grow cold and the snail is coming. When the foe attacks, grant their attacking units +3/+3. So he's pretty aggressive. Let's toss the Immature Run out. Keep everything else. We got a Jinx, that's great. Do I want to bait him here? I think I'll just go for the Boom Crew Rookie. We get some decent challengers. Also, this is great, getting Deathless on the ephemeral one just means I have even more units on board. Great! That's pretty close to dying. It's pretty big, but it should be fine. Let's get lucky. Big money, no whammies. Nice. I can go Eager Apprentice. Maybe getting Jinx down earlier this fight is fine. I take 8 here. I can take even less. I can take 7. Set this up to be killed. I think it's absolutely perfect the way things are going. I can discard with Jinx. Yeah, let's discard with Jinx. I said before that maybe the correct choice is always to hold back with Jinx, but I think discarding is fine because I want to get control of the board early, not let things spiral out of control because of the way the opponent's deck is structured. It appears to heavily favor a lot of aggression, and doing it like this is great because now I can kill that unit with Jinx, I attack with everything else, I have answers for whatever unit he plays next turn. I am 1 turn away, well, 2 turns away after this turn from getting double the spells I cast. Okay, that's what I thought. That's a very big unit. 4, 5, 5, 5. That's enough to clear. Perfect. And I can even do this. Lethal. Nice. Yeah, playing the Jinx earlier there was the correct choice. Time Winder or Eager Apprentice with our Farsight Alteration. Farsight Alteration is fine because it gives us more cards in hand. Champion Item Chest, Ethereal Remitter. Ethereal Remitter just gives us symmetrical powers, and well, this runs over when we get to Lissandra. So let's not get our hopes up. Vampiric Scepter, draw, or something else. Let's reroll once. Arcane Knowledge, sure. Mischievous Spirit. Let's take the Mischievous Spirit. And a power. Evolution. You know what? Sure, evolution is good. It buffs up a significant amount of our units, and with the Grand Plaza, it just means that our units are massive on the first turn they are played. Let's toss both of those two and keep the Jinx. Maybe we'll be able to pull off a win if we somehow are able to keep control of the board against Lissandra throughout the entire fight, but I seriously doubt it. Let's go ahead and pull here. Just deal a casual 8 damage to the opponent. Okay, this is a weaker power than the one Lissandra has. Never mind, I forgot he did that. He just does that when he wants. That's gonna hurt. Ouch. I think playing Jinx is the correct choice here. Just trying to get rid of that. We deal 6. 7 with the rocket. Actually, no, 7 with the unit blade. Scary. We can attack first and then cast the death rockets. It doesn't really matter, I think, because this deal 5-5. Okay, no, it would have mattered. I would have been able to deal an additional 10 damage to him. It's fine. I'm not in a rush. I'm not in a rush to lose the run to Lissandra because she rolled. I am inevitable. I guess I have to spend the Pawpaws to clear this thing, otherwise I take a bunch of damage. Well, Azrael's pretty big now. I think we can just kill him on attack if I do this. There. Lethal. Right, it gets doubled up. We are already at turn 6. That doesn't matter. Yeah. Time to cut some cards from our deck. Now the real question is, what cards are crucial towards our game plan and what cards aren't? Our Riff is great. That basically means all our Pawpaws cost 0. Travel. So Amateur Aeronaut is obviously out. Get excited with the thing that gives us a slipstream. Out. Some treasure out. True shot barrage is a bit slow, so out. And I think we keep the deck as is. I am inevitable with Frostcoat Cub. Okay, I guess the run's over before Lissandra in that case. We didn't even have the option to choose a different fight. We have to take this one. That's sad. Not no. Maybe there's hope somewhere. Boom Crew Rookie. Play something that's killable, please. Okay, that's killable. That's 3. I have to take into account the fact that it will get tough. It's still, Pawpaw is still enough to kill here, right? Okay, I was correct. Nice. We're keeping control of the situation. Drake Hound. The Drake Hound doesn't attack unless he attacks with something. I am going to go for the Boom Crew Rookie. No, let's hold back. Frostcoat Cub. I don't want to take all that damage, so here. This dissuades him from attacking. Okay. His units are growing. Jinx. If they don't land here, let's go ahead and play as many cards as we can, because I might have screwed this. Let's go here. Let's pull this one as well. Let's go for a rocket to the face. That's growing very big, but unless he has a way to give what's it called? Overwhelm to it, then we're in the clear. Here, here, here. Let's see if we get lucky. Okay, we got a bit lucky. We can go ahead and double pop out this down. And we jump block here. And next turn we just win off of the get excited. Just this is enough to win. Right, okay, perfect. Okay, we managed to pull off the win here, but I doubt we'll be able to do so against Lissandra. Let's hope none of the other fights have I am inevitable, or with Frost Gathers, or Nivea with I am inevitable. Of course. I guess we'd have to take on Ornn and hope. Shadow Totem, Nazrul, sure. The more the merrier. None of these are good, so I guess more cards for more items for cards in my deck. Elusive gives it +1/+1. Emperor's Favor in case we ever need to hard cast that, and it's over. Mechanized Mimic or a healer. Ornn's Velas. He summons those two units at the start of the game, and what else does it do? Round start, forge the foe's units. Yeah, that's right. Not looking great. Things. Right, the extra HP they get from the thing. Ouch. And Dorn is already leveled up. Great. Come on, Ezreal. Save me. Maybe there's a way to salvage this. This clears. After removing both of these, this also clears. Okay, we're keeping control of the board. I would rather you didn't. Please don't. I don't want to know about Ornn. I'm fine as is. Okay, this dissuades him from attacking, hopefully. But I need to reach Jinx quickly. I suppose I have to do this. That's great. This is good as well. More cards. Come on, Jinx. No, not Jinx. How many cards do I have in my deck? 14. What are the odds of me not getting a Jinx? Come on. Seven. He plays Ornn here. He obviously plays Ornn here. I don't want... How many cards does he have in hand? 8. I don't want him to copy that spell, so... But this does nothing. I guess... I just have to live with the fact that he'll copy that equipment. That's a very big horn. The spirit he will summon will be even bigger. Can I... No, I can't kill him. I get very close. 28 HP. I didn't get Jinx. That's the unfortunate part. Of course I get Jinx now. When it barely matters. Maybe there's a way. Jinx. Maybe this is enough to, at the very least, clear the enemy's overwhelm unit and survive and win off of that. Okay. Adapt weaponsmith. Whatever, this deals 10. If he lets me cast a second one of those, I deal another 10. I can definitely kill him here if he lets me play enough cards. I guess he just wants me to win. Ouch. So let's try and remove that. Right, Ezreal levels up, so now he will also start burning the opponent. Oh, and the Ezreal burn effect gets buffed up by Jinx. Nice. Wait, does it? Or is it 2 for targeting the opponent's units, 1 for not targeting? Let's see. Nipple spell deal 1 to the enemy nexus. If you targeted an enemy, deal 2. Okay, no, it's not a... whatever, it doesn't get buffed up by Jinx's item. So let's purchase some healing. I have 30 cards in my deck. The opponent has I am inevitable, so it's the hardest that this fight could possibly be. Just him playing Ice Shard just buffs his board to an absolutely absurd amount of power, because for some reason the opponent's Ice Thralls need to have stuff. They can't just be default Ice Thralls. They have to be Ice Thralls plus. I guess we do this here. Go ahead, attack me. You didn't. That's odd. Maybe getting the Ezreal down is fine, because of the fact we can...
Secrets hidden by frost. Watch and learn. Sounds dangerous. I'm in.
Here's the thing. If the Pows don't hit here or here, this is a kill. So let's see. Does it hit? It hit there. So it's not a kill. Okay. At the very least, I am able to kill the Lissandra. And that thing.
A dark cloud looms on the horizon.
Of course, he just has a second Lissandra in hand. Why wouldn't he?
You will do as I command. I will remind the world of true power.
I think the play here is to just do nothing and try and pray I survive.
Do not embarrass me, troll.
32. Right, he can just kill me with the ice shards. Maybe I could have gone for the Jinx, but the Jinx next turn, but fine. That's one card played. He has very nice. Of course he does. Why wouldn't he?
All will be frozen.
Well, that's over. I'm just going to play cards for the sake of playing cards. This just buffs up his entire board and barely deals damage to him. It's so over. And to rub salt in the wound, it just shows that he has a second buried in ice. Ah, what a bother. Do I have a revive? I have forgotten if I had a second HP, second chance at this, but apparently I do.
At last, my time as it has.
I don't think this is doable in this situation. I guess I toss both of these, keep the static shock. I have an Ezreal for turn 3. My plans are get on with it, come on. And that's a Jinx. That's nice. But I doubt I'll survive long enough to have it that be relevant. Sure. Let's see if this is relevant. Frozen Thrall. He also has one in hand, right? Wasn't there a thing with him having a Frozen Thrall that is just that has a heart alteration? Maybe not. I guess I have to block like this, just so I don't die. Turn 5.
Pass, but I am eternal. Succumb.
Turn 5. And I can play Jinx setup for next turn, but it won't matter.
Just you and me, Fishbone. And then
In fact, it might just make things worse.
I'm on a roll.
Because as soon as the opponent's Nexus gets tough, I just have nothing. Normally I would be able to chip away at the opponent's Nexus with my power. Ice Shard. Yay. Well, at the very least, Ezreal survives. Not like it's going to matter. Yeah, this was absolutely over. From the moment that I saw that Lissandra had I am inevitable, I should have just given up on this run. I can't even empty my hand properly. This is just delaying the inevitable. Yeah, very unlucky, Azrael. Very unlucky. Well, I have time for one more attempt. So maybe third time's the charm. Yay. 5 wild fragments. Come on. Something good. Support champion. Renekton. Action. Misfortune. Misfortune for free? Eh. I need something better. Raven. Sure. I don't even know. Deep cuts. When an ally strikes the enemy nexus, curse the enemy with Flicker. Your created cards cost 1 less. When you target an ally with a single target spell, copy it on the weakest ally. Let's get greedy. Let's try and get a legendary here. Nope. Do I want Spell Slinger? Sure. Can't hurt. 100 gold. All of these are bad. Zonite Urchin. If Farsight Alteration, sure. Let's do something fun. Let's go for the Hit That Stairs, shall we? Get Yearling. I'm just Shaman and Warden of the Tribes, and no. I'm definitely skipping on the Warden of the Tribes if I'm inevitable. Let's toss everything and hope we draw something else. Well, those are some wastes of the cards or of the items. Sure, let's discard the Jury Rig. Boop, boop. Smart AI lines up the Yet Yearling to kill above this one, so it kills the Zonite Urchin. What a thing. Let's go for Draven. Draven, and I'm going ahead and playing Jinx on turn 6. Of course he has a Frostbite, why wouldn't he? 4-5, no point in attacking. I can't buff Draven enough to kill that Yeti. Here, I just have to Boom Crew Rookie and hope that the opponent doesn't have a way to go over my blockers. It appears he doesn't, but he just steals all of my cards. With the way things are going, I can very well just be milled to death. Yeah, picking Draven was absolutely not the correct choice. I should have picked something different. But sure, let's play Jinx here. Prepare for the next turn. Maybe, hopefully, prepare for the next turn. Let's go. More rockets. He's obviously going to play another Yeti here. That's what I thought. Just to get lucky, forehead. I didn't get lucky. It's fine. It's sloppy, but we're keeping control of the board. He dies next turn. Maybe. He dies next turn. If he decides to play something low here, he just dies. Okay. Accept that, obviously. As long as he doesn't have the Eti with Overwhelm, I think I'm fine. And of course he draws closer to it. Okay. Neither of those are the Yeti with Overwhelm. I have 5 cards in my deck. Eager Apprentice, Boom Crew Rookie. Let's go ahead and do this, because otherwise I won't be able to play that card. And it's over. Okay. Time to do something I should have done before I even decided to go for the first fight. I need to check if Lissandra has I Am Inevitable, otherwise this entire run is pointless. She has I Am Inevitable, of course. What are the odds of her having it two times in a row? I'm just... You know what? How do you retire run? There we go. It's pointless. Her having I Am Inevitable just makes this entire exercise so much harder than it needs to be. I would much rather try again on against something that's actually playable. Secret Seed and in Ice. That's a lot better. Lissandra, Nami, or Kalista. All of these are terrible. And Vladimir Elise. All terrible as well. Caitlyn, Queen, Nami. Thing is, this Nami at the very least is free, so sure. Let's save the reroll for the powers, see if we get something that's actually decent. Stabilize. Just let me, when I'm summoned, discard your hand and create that many pow-pows. That has anti-synergy with our item, because that would just discard the pow-pows that we get from Jinx and the Super Mega Death Rockets. Sure. Item on Nami and an item on Jury Rig. All of these suck. I guess we're going down. I'm not dealing with the Yetis again. Let's go up. Warden of the Tribes. If I'm not mistaken, they start with that the girl, the researcher girl, and then they just play whatever, but the girl always starts in their opening hand. That's a lot of cards he's getting. That's what I thought. There she is. Coral creatures contests that fairly decently. Do I want to try and get lucky now? That's a whole lot of units. Ouch. Just taking 4 damage here is not ideal, to say the least. Go ahead. Daring for a wall. Out. Okay, that's good. This thing has stuff. Yes, it does. So that wave does nothing. Jury rig. Let's see if I draw something better. No, I don't. This just does nothing. So buff that up a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't have any overwhelmers. Oh, Silver Wing Diver, of course. Let's toss that. I need good cards, and none of these are good enough. And of course he gets a nice lifesteal unit to heal him back up. After I put all of this effort into dealing damage to him, he just heals it all back up. And I'm not drawing Jinx. Sure, that's still 6. 3, I mean. Come on, Jinx off the top. It's the perfect turn to get Jinx. There she is. Now I just need him to let me play cards. Okay. He's letting me play cards. This is not a board clear, but it gets very close to it. Those two stay up. Super Mega Rocket again. Now that's a board clear. Perfect. Now we have another rocket, so that guarantees lethal. Just play the rocket till 10. Maybe this run is not doomed, but it definitely will be very rough.
My loved ones will be
So all of these are terrible, but I don't have any rerolls, so I have to take that. Champion item chest. Power Reef. I guess Power Reef on the Jinx. And I am inevitable again. Of course. So let's... The thing is, I can't even play it slow in this situation because the opponent will just go ahead and overwhelm me with the units he has. This is interesting. I can go Jinx here. Let's see if he plays something. Fetched for robot. Does this kill? It kills, but not in the way I wanted it to kill. You know what? I'm playing Jinx. I waste a rocket, but it might not matter. Because getting a bunch of pow pows is nice, and getting the extra card draw is good as well. This might be enough to win. The opponent's already at 21. Okay, so coral creatures. Pow pow. Let's pow pow that. That gets stuff. Let's pow pow again. And it's over. Already at 18. I'm going to go ahead and play Nami. Now I have a bunch of free mana. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. And let's discard the coral creatures because it's a bad card in this situation. I think this is just lethal. Yep, okay. We managed to pull it off. As it turns out, giving stuff to units when they take damage doesn't really matter when they have 1 HP. So that's interesting. I don't think I have ever seen this fight. Protective Brood Fodder. When the foe attacks, they draw a unit. If it's a dragon, they summon it attacking. That's interesting. They can definitely high roll something crazy like getting 3 Brood Fathers in a row probably. Do I want to Jinx here? Let's see what he does first. Nothing. Really? Let's get Nami down. Nothing again. Dropping Jinx down might be good just to apply pressure because he's being so passive. Okay, so we got Jinx down, we have a bunch of cards in hand, let's start blasting. Nothing. Again. What does he have in his hand for him to choose not to play anything at all? Because now I'm curious. He's just taking this. Let's drop that. Okay. That's something. Finally playing cards, I see. I immediately killed it, but at least he finally played something. Okay, so what else does he have other than that card? Seraphic Wyvern with Page, so it has Overwhelmed by default. Definitely interesting. However, let's just not do that, please.
The Mirai will never know fear again.
Okay. Forgot that I would get a rocket off of the Nami level up. Striking the two weakest enemies, so the Nami and the Scuttler. How about no?
Ride the surging tide.
And now he strikes nothing. Perfect. And if we drop the rocket here, we can kill him by doing this and this.
Surging tide. Rise with the surf.
Perfect.
We blew them all up.
I was kind of expecting this run to be over by now, but things are going a lot better than I anticipated. Let's get more coral creatures, because now I go for the mind meld and I just dump all of the cards that are bad. Survival Instincts is out, Eager Apprentice out, coral creatures out, Amateur Aeronaut out. Tidal Wave is bad, but it adds more cards to our hand at the start of the game, so let's keep it. Ethereal Remitter. All units have -1, -0 and Fearsome. Not so fast. Round start, stun the strongest and the weakest unit. Dying Laughing. All players summon a 0/10 Phantom Prankster. The strong and the weakest. So one of my units will be guaranteed to be stunned, but it's very likely that the opponent's units will also be stunned, right? Because all of the units they have are always very big. The Phantom Prankster might be better. It soaks up shots from our power, but it also benefits us because it's a way to have a blocker ready on the first turn, and with Reunited that's further improved, I guess. Another Mind Meld. So that was somewhat unlucky that I got a Mind Meld instead of another event. Bless me. She Who Wonders. Do I want to discard everything now? Last Day Awaken. I might not want to discard everything. Let's hold back. Let's play the Boom Kuruki. And let's go for the attack. And sure, I'll take the deal a bunch of damage to the opponent approach. Next turn Nami, and I can drop Jinx if I want to, but I don't think I want to. I think I want to
My people are counting.
hold back a bit.
Let the tide carry you.
Let's go ahead and
Rise with the surf.
let's avoid taking the damage.
Ride the surging tides.
I'm going to go ahead and hold back until the turn 6. Invocation of Thunder. At least he still doesn't have enough to summon She Who Wanders with the mana sheet from the Sigils of the Storm. This is fine. Let's go Jury Rig just to finish that off. Ascendant Skull. That would be a nice spell to cast if I wasn't planning on discarding my whole hand. Interesting. I think I have to discard Jinx just to generate a blocker. And now I block here. Next turn I have Jinx. Jinx will come down, deal a bunch of damage to the opponent, enough to clear the entire board, and then I will be able to cast two rockets twice, so over 20 damage to the opponent's Nexus. So yeah, I just win on this turn. Unless he plays something. That's something. Let's remove that, shall we? Just so we don't have to deal with him draining our Nexus.
Ride the surging tides.
Nami's probably leveling up here.
I will save
Yep.
Moonstone. I will save my people.
It doesn't matter, but it gives us an extra rocket. More rockets.
Ride the surging tides. Let the tide carry you.
And it just dies to the last rocket.
Rise with the surf. Let the tide carry you.
We still had even more damage with the attack. Okay, so that was nice.
We blew them all.
What else do I want? Actually, I have the option to go there. Rookie with Thieves Tools. It's discard fodder, so maybe it's decent. Slot bot, Mind Meld. Frostcoat Cup if I'm inevitable. or endure the endless. But then I have to fight a hard fight. If I go for the top path, can I fight a hard fight? Frost gathers afterwards. Sure, let's risk it. Let's get 2 rerolls and Howling Abyss, Legendary Battlefield Crit. Game start, the foe summons the Howling Abyss. When the foe summons the champion, double its stats. Secrets hidden by Frost. I can also just choose not to go for the top path and try my luck against the Frost God Cup if I am inevitable. Do I want to do that? Last time I was able to pull it off, but I don't want to risk it again. How hard is this fight possibly? Like, I have never tried any of the someone was at the door. So, right. I mean, formidable. You know what? That might be good for us because we can do this and we just go ahead and no, this is not lethal. So let's go ahead and do this. Okay, fine. He was smart. He didn't take the bait. This is bad, however. Maybe pulling the trigger here is correct. How many cards am I discarding? I'm discarding 6. There's no way I can make it work. So I have to wait 1 turn at the very least. Arcade is bad. I think I have to delay the Nami just to be able to block Tarkaz.
I didn't do anything. That's always been there. I didn't do anything. That's always been there.
This deals 2, this goes to 5. This goes to 6. If I do this here, it stays alive. My Phantom Prankster, I mean. I'm getting burned down by the Phantom Prankster. My own power is turning against me. Let's go, Nami.
Race the current and be swept away. Ride the surging tides.
Uh-oh. That's a lot of health. I might not want to pull the trigger right now. I think I just want to
Rise with the surge.
get some units on board. I need to pull the trigger on turn 6. I think that's the correct choice. Avalanche. Avalanche clears one of my units. But I have enough to play this here. Get some blockers.
It wasn't me.
I take no damage here. Okay, so let's play this. So we have one extra unit on board. It has no effect on the number of cards we discard next turn. And now we are able to play Jinx and just go for a big pop-off turn with all the spells I get. In fact, I'm pretty sure I just have lethal because these two rockets are 20, and with the pow pows that's more than enough off of the burn from our power. Oh, that's not good. We'll end up taking a bunch of damage from this thing. Let's stop that, shall we?
Let the tide carry you. Ride the surging tides. I am the tide caller. I will drive back the darkness.
And now even if we didn't have the pow pows to finish this off, we would have been able to do so off of the super mega death rocket from the Nami.
Surging tides. Let the tide carry you. Ride the surging tides.
Perfect. It just took a bunch of our health to win that fight.
We blew them all up.
Okay, so Daring Poro, Noxian Tailstones or Noxian Guillotine. I'm really tempted to pick the Noxian Guillotine because it just killed something that's damaged. I'll take it. It might be bad, but I want it to be good. And now for the fight that decides if we actually have a chance at winning against Lissandra or not, because I'm pretty sure if we can win against this fight, then we can win against Lissandra. Okay, Nami, or I mean two Jinxes. He has the Howling Abyss. There it is, one extra champion. Let's go for the Boom for Rookie. Samira. Let's go ahead and attack with everything. My idea is that I'm going to steal these cards and then I'm going to play the Jinx and I'm going to just burn him down a whole bunch. 7.
You and me, fish bones.
I have more than 7 cards in hand, so perfect.
We're doing it.
I'm wasting 2 rockets, but I don't think they'll be necessary. I'm going to be starting this round with a full hand because of the Jinx effect of drawing 2 cards. Okay. Let's go ahead and deal with that spell shield. more card draw. He has Brash, so I have to block with that one. That's unfortunate. Okay, next turn. What do I do next turn? Kuruki, Zonite Urchin, maybe? He's burning cards, that's nice. Slowly and steadily. Okay, perfect. Good thing I saved mana for that. Slowly and steadily I'm burning him down. Back with everything. Inner Beast. Why? Elixir of Iron. That's actually decent. How many cards I have? Do I have? A bunch. I don't want to burn cards, so I'm tossing a Pow at that. Okay, finally we get a Nami. That's nice. Chamber of Renewal. Next champion he plays will get Spell Shield.
Rise with the surf.
Scary. What? Why does that Jin have 4 studded leathers? I guess because 4 is funny, maybe? Let's try and get rid of that overwhelm unit, because that's very scary.
Rise with the surf.
Of course, none of our cards hit that, so let's go ahead and discard the Inner Beast. And we still don't hit it. I mean, I am going to win here, because I can just block everything, but still I kind of wanted to be able to just hit that with a single one of our power procs, but I didn't.
Rise with the surf.
Okay, so we're in turn 6 and we have get excited, so we just do this and kill him, right?
Let the tide carry you.
That works.
Rise with the surf.
It did. Perfect.
I am the tide caller. I will drive back the darkness.
Okay, does he have something? No, he doesn't. Oh, I was worried for a second there. Come on. Hurry up. I want to see what my rewards are.
My loved ones will be safe a while longer.
I'm expecting some great powers for facing off against such a strong opponent. Jinx with face, sure. Come on. Something good. Mana flow. You know what? Let's not be greedy. Let's just take the mana flow and move along. It accelerates our deck a little bit. Jinx with a second power riff is interesting, so we'll take it. Some treasure. That means it's no longer such a dead drop because he's so expensive. And that's all. Loose cannon. That might be a Jinx specific event because I've never seen this thing before. So we definitely have to win this fight just so I can see what it is. Okay, so let's toss that. And the Noxian Guillotine. Yeah, let's toss the Noxian Guillotine as well. I'll bother some. Sure, whatever. Okay, so he's forging all of his units.
No breaks until the forge is whole, Smithy.
I'm stoking.
Let's go for the Zonite Street Urchin. Try and get some more cards in hand.
What's the lesson today, Fiska?
Keep hair clear of the fire, Kindra. Take it from me.
Do I want to play Jinx? I think I want to hold back. Just try and get a board of blockers.
That's always been there.
Why is he not pulling my units? That's odd. I'm holding back. Next turn I'll have 4. Then it's a 5 on his attack token. And then it's a 6 on mine. Let's discard that.
Tell me a story about Thorn, Hertha.
Once long ago, he stoked a fire beneath the mountain.
Let's go ahead and get rid of one of those. And let's go ahead and get rid of that one. This is fine. For some reason he's not playing the Time and Dedication, and he's not playing any equip cards. I think he might want to play the Time and Dedication on the equips, or maybe not. It just decides to randomly play it there. I can't understand what he's possibly doing, but sure. Okay, perfect. Nami.
Here, let me see that.
That's a very big Phantom Prankster.
First, big mission.
Okay, he's finally using the ability to pull cards, or the ability that he has to give everything on my board vulnerable. (16) in deck, so I'm not at risk of burning, dying from overdrawing, or
Let the tide
not overdrawing, dying from what's it called? Decking out. I'm not at risk of that. Let's go ahead and drop a Jinx. And hopefully we have enough rockets to end his life.
Stories untold.
You wanted the god of the forge, you got him. Name's Orn. No further pleasantries needed.
Let's take 2 from that, from killing those 2.
ride the surging tides.
But I don't think there's a point in trying to kill the Phantom Prankster first. Sure. I'm certain this is the only thing he can do.
With the sun. Ride the surging tides.
So let's go ahead and Super Mega Death Rocket again. This deals 10. He will be at 20. And then he, with the Super Mega Death Rocket from the Nami, he will be at 10. Or at the very least will be somewhere near turn.
Rise with the surf.
And then I can go pow pow here, clear that.
Surging tides. Rise with the surf.
And now he's forced to block with Horn.
So open.
Perfect.
This again.
So next turn he dies. Because I can do this.
Let the tide carry you. Rise with the surf.
Actually, no. I deal so much damage that I killed that thing before he was able to buff it up and before I was able to cast more spells on it.
Rise with the surf.
I suppose that this is a fine outcome as well. Either way I win the game. I just have to wait one more turn. Instead of killing him on his attack turn.
My loved ones will be safe a while longer.
And now I am very curious about what this thing is. Summoning beacon. That's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Loose cannon. Give your champion a new ability. The loose cannon. When Jinx is summoned, create the loose cannon in hand. Deal 1 to the enemy nexus. Reduce the cost of your cards everywhere by 2. Sure. Maybe that's what's I need. That's what I need to beat Lissandra. But wait, won't that be discarded by my power? Maybe it won't. Hopefully it won't. I should have tossed the tidal wave, my bad. It's fine. One less card is not going to hurt me. Okay, so we start with the attack token. Let's do this. We have Nami right away. So I think I want to hold back a bit so I can play Nami. He's going to get he's going to get a Frostguard troll, but I can play a bunch of cards here. Okay, why? Why? He's so smart, he knows that I needed to block the Frostguard troll with that thing. And he immediately levels up the Lissandra. It's so stupid that these frozen tombs count towards his progress.
My people are counting on me. Let the tide carry you.
Let's see. This is my second card of the turn. Meaning this is my third card of the turn. But this is good because at the very least now this whole thing with the cost increase doesn't really matter. Or it matters significantly less. Let's go ahead and boom crew rookie. Hopefully he doesn't have something scary, something threatening, something that is bad for me. He probably has, but and my whole board's cleared. Shucks. Do I want to burn him down or do I want to try and kill the Lissandra? I want to try and kill the Lissandra. Just so I don't have to deal with ice shards every turn. The problem is the open attack from him next turn. Let's hold back. Hopefully he won't open attack next turn. He will try to play some things slow and I'll be able to combo off of it. Of course he gets a Lissandra. I can do this to set up a kill on that one, maybe. Okay, that sets up a kill on that one. And I can also set up a kill on that one as well. The unfortunate part is that these caustic casts will deal damage to my Nexus as well. And Jinx is getting obliterated, so these things won't kill. Why? Of course he had the only card in his entire deck that would be able to save him in this situation. It was the only card in his deck that saves him there, and he just had it. I still have the revive if I'm not mistaken. So I still have a second attempt at this. This time with full health instead of only 15 HP. Come on, we start with the attack token. That's good. We can go Nami right away with some treasure on the back of it. I can even go for Jinx. Let's go ahead and go for Nami first. I have a plan. It involves using Pow Pow and the Noxian Guillotine to kill the Lissandra. Maybe it's good enough. Summons another frozen troll. That's fine. I can attack with everything. Get some damage going. He will have a frozen troll next turn. But next turn I'm going to be able to play Jinx for free off of the frozen trolls. And it just does that right away. Do I want to block with the Adaptatron? I think so. Minimize the amount of damage I take. And he levels up Lissandra. I think playing Jinx right away is fine. No. We can hold back, right? We can go ahead and some treasure.
Rise with the surf.
Let's pow here as well.
Ride the surging tides.
The idea is that leveling up Jinx on the turn where we are able to puff is good, but maybe just starting the whole casting of rockets here would be better. I don't know. At this point I can play Jinx because it's the third card of the turn, meaning she will get cost increased.
Rules are made to be broken. Like buildings.
So I'll just play it here, or I'll play her here. One, two with the cards, the loose cannon. Okay, perfect. She doesn't have a second Lissandra right here, so I can go for this. Maybe trying to duplicate that on turn 6 would be better, but I think doing this is good enough.
Let the tide carry you.
Now Nami will start buffing up
Save my people.
our entire board. That's nice as well. Ice shard. Casting thrice. Can I save one of my units? Is it even worth saving one of my units? I can go ahead and pow and get more. I can go ahead and pow and then go for the 2 super mega death rockets. Let's pow here.
Ride the surging tides.
Of course, that hits there. Dragon Prince. Okay.
Let the tide carry you.
Let's try and burn him down.
Ride the surging tides.
This doesn't kill him, but at the very least he's almost half HP, and now he has to block both of these. Okay, this is good. He only has 1 Frostguard Thrall. I'll get a blocker for that here. Hopefully he doesn't have a Lissandra or a Very Nice or a literally anything that screws with me. Let's go ahead and do this, just kill that right away.
Let the tide carry you.
We can also try and kill that.
Ride the surging tides.
Let's kill that, I said.
Rise with the surf. Ride the surging tides.
Let's hold back. I want to see what he plays here. That's what I was expecting.
Ages pass, but I am eternal.
I wanted him to play that, so now I can kill it with some pows. And the idea behind that is that now he won't have access to the smaller version of Very Nice, whatever it's called.
Let the tide carry you.
I don't remember. Whatever it is, he no longer has access to it. The main problem here, however, is that now if he has Very Nice he can cast it, and I don't want that to happen.
Ride the surging tides. Rise with the surf.
So let's go ahead and try and get as much damage as possible. And okay, he now locked himself out of Very Nice. And he didn't. He could have blocked here because this thing he played, the Succumb to Cold. This is a burst speed spell, so he could have definitely blocked here with the Frostguard Thrall, and I would have lost, but instead he decided to just be an idiot that really wanted to play the Watcher, so now he doomed himself. I can discard here,
Rise with the surf.
my hand becomes empty, and now I can double up on the Super Mega Death Rocket, and it just dies because I also am able to play the Noxian Guillotine if I need, like this. Bam. Lethal.
Let the tide
I did it. I win.
rise with the surf.
Man, that took a lot of tries.
We blew them all.
But hey, a victory is a victory. Perfect. 1000 Stardust. Now I have around 4000. I can buy a gold reliquary from the store. And I'm almost done beating Lissandra. I don't know what I'll do tomorrow, so I'll have to think about it. There's nothing really I want to play. I'll figure something out. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.